Okay, today is a crazy day because it's my three passengers in a row are saying yes to the Yo Uber Tube, and they're all doing amazing things. I'm here with John Raspberry here in Boulder. Can you explain real quickly what you're doing here in Boulder?
I am here conducting a personal growth intensive, a 2.5 day process of people coming in a group process to deal with problems, issues, challenges they're having in their life.
And do you find that in this type of work, there's a golden thread that typically arises regardless of the groups you're working with?
Yeah. The golden thread is about issues of abandonment, impotency or potency, adequacy or inadequacy.
And what is the way that you think most people are getting help to break through these issues?
This is what is called an action modality. So it preceded experiential therapy. It came right after the development of psychoanalysis by a Viennese psychiatrist, J.L. Moreno. And we found, or he found, that actually engaging people in action frees them up from defense mechanisms, from fear, to where they can access what we call in psychodrama adequate spontaneity. New and adequate options to old problems, adequate options to new problems.
Wow, that is so cool. And you're here in Boulder doing an event today.
Yeah, we come to Boulder 3 times a year, and people from around the country fly in, and we do this work with 12 to 15 people.
And then how do people find out about this if they're interested?
They can contact me, John Raspberry, john.midsouthcenter@gmail.com, or I've got a website.
What's the name of the website?
John Raspberry.
John, and what a cool name.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Have you ever met any other raspberries?
Well, except outside of my family, no, I haven't. It's Scottish. We heritage is from Scotland, where it was R-U-Z, B-U-R-Y. They were growers of the fruit, raspberry.
Wow. Now, it sounds like you do this work all over the place. Is that
all over. My home base is Tupelo, Mississippi. I have a clinic there, and so I have a private practice, and am fortunate enough to be asked to come to different parts of the country and conduct this work.
Well, this might be a tricky question, but is there something that you notice in Boulder versus other cities as like maybe a group psychology that's a bit different?
Well, one of the terms we use in sociometry, so it's psychodrama and sociometry, or they travel together.
Okay.
You can't have one without the other. So sociometrically speaking, what we call a cultural conserve, which is the end result of a cultural norm or process, and that's the degree of good health that we see here in Boulder, where obesity is low, activity is high, what we call adequate spontaneity is high. People are not afraid to try something new or something different to
like this,
better their life. And so that's what I've noticed about Boulder.
Well, thank you so much for saying yes to this. I'm excited to maybe get you on a full Breaking Normal podcast one day. Do you have a book by any chance?
I do not have a book. I started off as an English major and thought it'd be cool to hang out and just write books all the time, but I'm terrible in English. So one of my professors said, get out while the getting's good. So psychology was the next best thing.
Well, I feel like you hold a very strong presence, and it's not a surprise that you're doing this type of powerful work all over the place. And I'm thankful that you were just so easy to say yes to this opportunity. I think you're my 80th interview.
Wow. Well, Daniel, it's my pleasure, and to be given this opportunity is another one of the blessings.
Are you on Instagram by any chance?
I am.
Okay, same name, John Raspberry?
John Raspberry. I am, though technically challenged, but I have plenty of people that can help me, direct me, and show me how to navigate. But I am on Instagram.
Well, we're going to tag him, and we'll stay in touch, and that way people can follow your work.
That'll be lovely, and the best to you.
All right, thank you, John.
All right,
Take care.
Yeah, buddy.